going because, you know, I like to be serenaded.
Thank you.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah, baby. Thank you.
Yo, I got ice cream.
Alright, you suck. So, I guess I'll get started with Do You Hear the Calling? Welcome to Chaotic Calling Streaming. I am the DM Starwind. I'm about to take these adventures into a world of chaos. Joining me, we have Yuri, the human shadow sorceress, stuffing her mouth with ice cream. Wet. You can be a little bit more enthusiastic.
Hi, guys!
Thank you. Rags, Shadow Paw, the Tabaxi swashbuckling rogue, who didn't get ice cream.
No, but I got nachos instead.
Everybody got something but me. Then we have the Blood Shadow, Wood Elf, Shadow Monk.
Yo, what up?
Welcome back. And then we have Persephone, Peppermint Patty, Persephone, the Elven Wizard Necromancer.
Hi.
You are so enthused.
Alright, listen, I'm trying to eat the sushi.
Everybody's got food with me, what the fuck? So, last time on DIC, Darkness and Citadel, the Shadow Monk grew tired of the party, taking forever to leave camp, and walked ahead quite a way and lost the others for a spell. A group met an imp who mocked them and laughed and eventually led them to a nice plantation filled with fruits, vegetables, cattle, slaves, and other possible useful things. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, I had to blow my nose.
Oh, I thought you were laughing. That would have been even funny. So they met a chain warden who was acting as a foreman over these slaves and managed to take him out. They split up and were offering separate tactics to, quote, negotiate, unquote, with the owner. However, tactics flew out the window as the bard cast Enemies Abound, and the girls were trying to start a conversation that couldn't happen because everyone was an enemy. Needless to say, the bard fell in this battle and was sent to heaven as his tiefling ass should be, because what's so funny than to have to send someone with demonic nature to heaven? Suck it, Illumina. Meanwhile, the group retreats, but not after burning a few fields and killing a few slaves. They make their way to a cave that Pharaoh, the imp, found for them, and they dispatched a cave bear that was hiding inside and setting it up for their use. Will the Shadow Monk find them? Find out tonight! And that's where we are. Like, I think for the first part of this, we need to, you know, reach where the Blood Shadow is and be like, you know, you spent a half hour waiting for these goons to come back. You know, you got ahead of them for a little bit, and then all of a sudden they're not there. And eventually it comes to you, okay, I better go back for him or something to that effect.
You know, it's actually funny that Enemies Abound is the reason he died, because I knew that was gonna fucking happen. Like, as soon as, like, the last time you used it, I was like, this spell's gonna get you killed.
No joke, right? But yeah, so you spend time going back in the direction from which you came after they had plenty of time to screw up what they were doing. Make a perception check for me. DC is about 13, I think. I will give you advantage because you've already walked this path once already, so you kind of know what's what.
Alright.
Nice. So, you're walking by and you see this cave with a bunch of tree limbs hanging over the entrance. No trees near the cave, but all these tree limbs are hanging in front of the entrance like it's supposed to be camouflaging it. You can see clearly somebody did this.
I'm just gonna stand there, with just kind of my hands on my hips, and just stare at it for a few moments.
So while
and
you
then
are
just slowly shake my head.
Yeah. So let's have you stay outside for just a moment. We got you guys inside the cave. I didn't let you do anything yet because it's still, what, early morning? Like, we're probably looking at no more than 9 a.m. You guys got in this much trouble? So,
You guys are the worst.
let's paint the picture. Who's all present in the cave? We have Yuri, we have Personification, we have Rags, we have 2 skeletons, is that right?
Yeah, we have 2 skeletons and a dead body.
Yeah, and a corpse. And a a skinned up bear or whatnot. Or no, you got a dead bear. I
Yeah.
don't think you guys did anything to it yet. Did
Yeah,
you?
we haven't. We
Okay, cool.
literally just killed it.
You killed it and left it there, so you got a bear that's bleeding out. Are you guys having a conversation of... I mean-
No, my character's gonna be spending her time cutting apart our tiefling friend.
Oh,
So,
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm a
he no
zombie.
longer is gonna have a brain, his horns, his
Oh,
tail.
Rags
Oh,
is
God.
just gonna back up, like,
Please.
Please. please don't do that if I die. Please do literally anything but that.
Oh, don't worry,
that's
I'll just
absolutely
burn your corpse.
So
yes,
you're
just burn it.
So you're dissecting
I'm not
his
sure how that would
brains,
work out this
chopping off his tiefling horns and tail. Make a survival check.
Alright, I'm gonna utterly mess this up.
I hope so.
Can you at least make sure that you're not doing that next to the bear that could be our food?
Huh? Oh no, I'm doing it relatively far away. So.
Just away from the bear, please.
You break his horn 15 times trying to get him to snap, so you can't get a solid piece of horn. You try to dissect his brain, but then you realize it all turned to goo after he died anyway.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Either
That was fast.
Yeah, you can
Well,
pause
you
pretty
have to
quickly.
wonder how much of that was before he died.
Yeah, that's
True.
true too.
It's
You
probably, even
cut
if I
off-
tried, it would
You
be like.
you cut off half his tail, and the other half is like dangling there. So you have half a tail of a tiefling.
Alright, cool. Can I
Yeah.
start dissecting it?
Nah, what else are you trying to dissect? This is a survival check to see what all you get.
no, don't dissect him yet, because I want to kick the body a couple of times.
No, I mean, I'm gonna start dissecting the tail.
Well, you could play with the tail. It's made out of sinewy, like, substance. It's nothing beyond. Like, what are you trying to get out of this tail? Okay, maybe you should explain.
I just
your-
want to see the structural, like, what it is inside of the tail, right? Like,
Mhm,
what
mhm.
holds it all together, how
Make
it was originally formed, that kind of.
make an intelligence check
Alright.
as you're studying this tail through dissection. You can tell it is sinewy muscles that, wag a tail like a dog. This ain't no different than what you chopped off a dog's tail and did the same thing. There's like a little bit of
Alright, I haven't done that. I've done it with cats, but not dogs.
Okay. Similar structure.
I'm really hoping that
So-
your school was one of those Nazi schools that dissected cats.
No boy.
Oh
Are
my
we
So-
god.
okay,
Rags
just
is gonna go outside the cave, be like, I'm gonna take a breath for a bit. You
Yeah.
do you.
The air in
Yuri's
here
gonna
is a little
follow.
eerie. Yeah. So as you guys pull back the leaves, you can see the blood shadow just staring there, hands on the hips, giving you that.
I
big
look
dad-
like the epitome of like a disappointed parent.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to close the
you could
the
close
leaves where Persephone can't see
Oh.
Blood Shadow
it. All right.
intentionally.
All right. Are you even paying attention? Peppermint?
I would assume so. I mean, I've already started.
You're
I've
busy
already
dissecting
dissected
the
all that I'm
tail,
doing.
so I would think you're wrapped up in that. You can make a perception check at
All right.
disadvantage to see if you notice the blood shadow.
Sure, but I'm definitely not going to.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, out of the
Oh,
corner of your
well.
eye, you managed to notice him there. But whether or not you're going to want to act on that's up to you. But anyway, you get outside, you close the leaves, and hope that she didn't see you. And you want to see your friend,
Can I
the
just
blood
yell,
shadow.
"Oh, Big Daddy's here!"
There you go.
So I'm gonna slowly walk up to Blood Shadow. I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna be like, please.
Please, what? You
Please
cut
don't.
out.
It was so
You cut out. What did you say?
okay. Please don't leave me alone again.
Oh my god.
Oh, mercy.
What? And
Not
I
gonna
just-
lie, when you left, I realized that I was the only person who could just go up to people and hurt them. We lost the bard. Not gonna lie, mainly because, well, two reasons. A, because I couldn't do enough damage to, and B, because he was stupid.
Yep, that's why you gotta.
Remember, I persuaded the enemy to,
Well, at
What do you
least
mean
there
you?
was some
What do you mean you
negotiation.
lost? Like you lost the Bard as in like you can't find him, or you lost the Bard as in he's dead?
He's dead.
He's,
Oh!
I think, in heaven.
You don't know that.
That.
We don't. Yeah, we don't know that.
Oh,
But yeah, but I
I
mean,
would have just been like, "That's funny."
yeah. You could.
I mean, we. I don't know about her, but I prayed to Nefarious. I'll admit I didn't try too terribly hard to get him back, but
I didn't either.
Can I just yell, I did?
helping.
Okay. Okay.
so there's a plantation with a guy there that we almost killed.
Uh-huh.
Has everything that we could need,
Mm-hmm.
but instead of talking like the plan was, the Bard cast a
All right.
Sometime.
Are we sure the Bard's dead? Like I can't like revive
Yeah,
him
he's
and
in the
then
cave.
kill him and then kill him myself?
Yeah.
No.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, I guess
Please don't
you
tell
could,
him.
I guess you could raise him in the way that, or I guess Persephone could raise him in the way that those skeletons are raised, but
No,
that's
he needs
about it.
to. He needs to be aware of me abusing him.
Yeah,
I mean, they
I
are.
don't think that's a deal. I mean, you could always probably try to pray to Nefarious to tell him to like send the message that he can go F himself, but other than that's
Oh, that's so funny.
The-
You
there-
can hear light
and I
laughter.
forgot to tell you that we have an imp now that follows us around and laughs at us.
I was gone for an hour.
I know, right? Funny how things happen.
Technically, an hour and a half. It was that half hour that was.
I was
Then
gone
everything
for
went
less than
wrong.
2 hours. Less than 2 hours.
Why do you think I asked you not to leave me alone with them?
Yeah, I can't. I cannot. Like, you're all like children.
I'm not that bad. I am not that bad. Okay, I am not that bad.
I did
I'm the good
the best
cookie.
that I could.
Sorry, Dad.
That's
I'm glad these guys are having fun.
I
So
tried to save them, and that's basically what happened here. And so I
Okay.
did the best I could, and
You watched the Bard die. I actually helped the Bard somewhat.
like I know I
Hear
was
about it,
jovial
yeah.
at the beginning, but I'm just not anymore. This has been pretty messed up couple days, not gonna lie. I lived on the streets, and the streets were better than.
that's probably true. Let's say that plantation.
Okay. What is Persephone doing in there?
She's
Uh,
currently.
don't tell him. Don't tell him.
I mean, I guess I could always just let you see it, but that's
Okay.
the reason why I'm outside, because I didn't
Yeah.
want to see it anymore.
Yeah.
Is she mutilating a corpse in there?
There's a strong possibility that what used to be Lelouch is currently being cut up into tiny pieces.
Huh.
Sounds legit.
Huh.
Like
And
the last time that I saw what used to be, I think, a tail, she's currently whipping it around, like a
You Yuri, just
like
nod.
it's a problem.
All right, now can I start dissecting the body?
at this point, like, Blood Shadow is just like wondering: is Persephone a child?
Well, she is calling you daddy.
I mean,
Oh.
That was not the purpose of it.
Was it?
that-
You're the only
there's
one
a lot of ways to use. There's a lot of ways to use the word daddy, and the familiar one is the only correct one. Because the sexual one is really creepy.
Agreed.
Mhm.
Sorry,
Okay.
Daddy.
Wow.
Oh my God.
What do we got here?
Anyway, alright. So, what I'm hearing is we found a place that could have gotten us food and whatnot, and the bard decided, no, fuck that.
Pretty much.
I want to burn this fucker to the ground.
I will admit-
turn my head and look away.
I will admit, it partially, very, very, very small, minute, my fault, because he asked, hey, do you want me to cast if everything goes wrong?
God damn
I
it, cat!
said, if everything goes wrong, then you can cast a spell.
Apparently,
He
I don't know.
decided that as soon as he saw the guy, that meant that everything went wrong. And so that was partially my
I'm
But
not
not
letting you take. I'm not letting you
completely.
take the fall for that.
yeah,
That was an instance of like they just wanted any excuse to cast that spell.
I'll admit, I've been a bit bloodthirsty but I've only attacked somebody when I really thought that I need. These people are crazy.
You keep cutting out really bad.
Yeah.
I can't do anything about it because I can't block the other person on the internet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I wonder if I can change
The
this.
internet block thing doesn't work anymore because AT&T
Are
made
they-
it where you couldn't block people on your own internet.
Wait, you can change the you can change the password though, right? Well, I mean, if there's
It is a
somebody here
member.
of the house.
It is a person in my family who is.
Okay, yeah.
Brazilian rules. Just kill them.
What is
Yeah.
it? Let me
They
see.
can't use the internet if they're dead.
that?
You're in Texas, so I guess we're as far as close as we can be. Central. But, yeah, so you guys are out here outside the cave arguing. Persephone is, what, like cutting into the body now?
Yes, I am entirely dissecting this course.
Yeah,
I
you can
wanna
smell
I wanna
the
figure out
fresh-
everything inside of it.
I honestly don't think you can. I mean, you spent all that
Am
time
I
with
just
the-
entirely mutating it?
I suppose so. Like, you're not a professional in the medical field. You're not even a cleric. You're a wizard who's a necromancer. Your ideal of understanding the human body doesn't require you to know what it does. You just bring it back to life. You don't need this information, but if you can give me a reason why you do, I mean, I'm trying to make sense of it, and you're...
I'm just interested in it.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm bringing him back to life. I might as well figure out.
Well, I guess give me, give me a dexterity check to see how well you cut into this thing first. Wow, that's interesting. So you're expertly
Well,
cutting
damn.
everything you want to get out of it. What do you want out of them? Like, you need to start picking parts now. Are you aiming for the heart? Are you going after his throat? Or what's going on here? Where's your target at right now?
I should probably just type it out because it's a lot of things.
Well, if that's the case, direct message me on Discord and then tell me to check
Are you
it out.
trying to build a new
Alright.
tiefling?
I honestly
No,
don't even-
that's a different idea.
don't worry. I'll figure out what it is when she sends me the message. Otherwise, yeah, she's fiddling with the body, and you're free to interrupt her at any point. But what are you guys doing? You staying outside, or you want to go back in? And you still hear this small laughter every now and then going. Oh, you guys.
Jeez, we should probably do something about that.
What?
So I'm gonna make my way downtown
I think
into
you're over
the.
There you
into the cave.
there. Uh-huh.
I'm gonna walk into the cave and I'm just gonna stare at Persephone being a fucking psychopath.
You see her.
Isn't it beautiful?
She's got some heart. She's got the heart sitting in a bowl, and she's got like what looks like pieces of lung in another container. And you see her flip the body over, and she's trying to cut into the back. That's how far you got so far.
I just clear my throat,
Sorry, one more thing.
and I'm like, so, what are you trying to accomplish here?
I don't know. I just want to see what he has.
Probably the same shit that every other humanoid has.
Yeah, but I'm also somewhat of a collector. These things sell for a lot of money, surprisingly.
As you pop out a kidney, it turns black and disappears.
Fuck.
Are you gonna be attempting to like sell his fucking body parts to the D&D fucking black market?
The heart starts to shrivel up a bit.
I wouldn't say that specifically, but
The lungs
it
decay
doesn't-
and totally evaporate.
doesn't look like you're gonna be selling anything here.
besides,
Where-
most of those things die really, really quickly. I want a very specific thing that's in his back.
Yeah. You hear a snap. You pull out part of his tailbone. The other half of the
Jeez,
tail's
this
attached
sounds
to it.
familiar.
Yes, and I have both parts of the tail.
Yeah. Now you have a
You just
tailbone
see,
attached to a tail. Bobtail at that.
You see Rags' tail just kind of go and slide up his tunic away, like out of sight. Like,
Mm.
don't touch my tail, please.
Trust me, the most I'll do is shave it.
Yeah, the heart is completely gone now. It turned into a black pile of ooze.
Yeah, it doesn't look like you're gonna be saving anything.
The tiefling body seems to decay quite rapidly.
Yeah.
As you reach in for the rest of the spinal cord, make a survival check. I'm not gonna fuck with you
Alright,
too much. but
survival
we'll
check.
make this one a dice roll.
Why are you going after his spine?
She rips out
Don't
the rest of
question
his
it.
spine, and it's still attached to the head, and it kind of jerks forward a bit. I mean, you could snap it off if you want.
I'll go ahead and slice it off.
Alright, Lelouch, you've just been spinally disconnected. If you come back to life, you can only be a head. Well, no, she took your brain and destroyed that too. Alright,
Yeah.
so
You're
now
entirely dead.
yeah, and you can't even use this for a zombie anymore or a skeleton because you took away the one thing it actually needs, and it's bones.
Yep.
So now you have a worthless corpse here with you, but you have all the bones and trimmings that you've successfully got that did not decay along with the heart and lungs, and you assume the rest of the organs are just shriveling up, dying post-mortem.
Yeah. Probably.
I find it interesting the last song playing on Pretzel Rocks was Dr. Von Groove.
That's just perfect.
Anyway. Just a mild observation. So, you guys gonna do anything to get the new character in, or are you gonna stay in this cave? What's our agenda?
We live here now.
Apparently.
I mean, I'm currently severely traumatized by the fact that she just cut apart
Oh, right.
one of the
One
people
second.
who
There's
was
nothing
with
else you can
us.
do with this corpse.
Stop. Just
Stop
leave
it.
it alone.
Just
I
stop it. Just stop
specifically.
it. You got the spinal cord. Let me out of it.
Alright. I want to freeze the spinal cord
No.
How?
Just leave this poor man alone.
with freezing ray.
You freeze it, and it takes damage and breaks.
God damn it.
My disappointment knows no bounds.
I mean, you can make a spell range attack at disadvantage to see if you even hit.
Oh,
is,
okay.
DC is probably a 6 for size only.
Wait, D6? Or.
No, it's AC. It's a 6. You have to hit a 6. And
Oh, well then,
if
I
you're with
automatically.
You
No.
can still roll a 1.
you still have no. You have to roll it at disadvantage because if you're casting it right on top of it,
No, it doesn't matter. My spell attack bonus is an 8.
Well,
Yeah, but you can
it
still
does
roll
matter.
one.
It's a 1 in 20,
Yeah,
so
okay.
roll with disadvantage. Take the
let's
consequences,
see.
woman. I mean, even if you do hit, you need to turn it into an attack card, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. I'm just too lazy to do that, so.
Alright,
There you go.
so roll these 20 and 6, so you hit it, so do damage. I'm giving this thing like 3
Alright.
HP because it's part of his body. And if you hit below 3, you actually manage to freeze it, but if it goes above,
Oh.
it turns into solid ice for a moment, and then it all crumbles apart and falls to the ground. Apparently magic like that wasn't made for preservation.
Let's just make a rule real quick. If any of us dies, she doesn't get our bodies.
Oh, no. It was specifically
No,
the
no,
tiefling
no,
because he fucked
no.
up.
If anybody dies, she doesn't get our blood shadow. If I die, please don't let her have my body. I want
What
you
if
to
it's a TPK except for
literally
me?
I want you to throw it off a cliff before giving it to her.
Will do.
Alright, so
No, like,
everybody's
he's gonna be unconscious.
everybody's
He's gonna chuck him.
everybody's writing their will before you can touch their body. And you hear a voice just out of thin air just say, "Are you guys done playing around? Because, you know, there's shit that needs to happen."
I mean,
just
I could
look
still
up-
keep
I
on
just
doing this
look
for a
up at
little
the
bit,
imp.
but yeah.
Make a perception check to see if you can actually see where he's at. 'Cause,
Oh, I'm just meant look up at.
yeah, so you're just looking up in the air.
hear
Okay.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ears perked up. Yeah, they're
Like,
not visible at the
have you
moment.
seen what this person is doing?
Not my problem, to
Get
be
out again.
honest.
It is your problem.
I don't have to live with her. Besides, I report to Nefarious, not you.
You guys do.
Sucks to be you.
I'm just gonna stare over at the imp and be like, "Who's this?"
He
Oh,
finally
don't
It's
ask.
Feral.
He's a friend from Nefarious.
This
He-
is Feral.
you
He
don't
can
even
be a bit of
Wait,
a butt.
you know
You
his
don't-
name?
Yeah,
But
he
you
told
said
us
we
his
knew his
name.
name.
I didn't pay attention to that.
Yeah, it's because you weren't paying attention. That's because you weren't paying
No, I
attention,
was
girly.
I was paying attention to the like guy about to kill us.
I mean, I asked the imp what his name was, and he said his name. His name is Feral, and he's a bit of a butt.
What do you mean?
That's
He's
a little
nice.
harsh. And
That's why I said a bit.
I think he's
So-
okay.
Yeah, he reveals
Yeah, he's
him-
nice.
He reveals himself, and he's right there at the ground, maybe about 10 feet away from you, close to the entrance. And he kind of gives a slight bow. "Well, hello there. My name is Pharaoh. I am the imp that Mr. Nefarious said to come see what you guys were up to. And I must say, I am..." Yeah, he just goes into a slow clap. He's like, "Yes, this has just been not exactly what he was looking for, but when he threw you guys together, he just did not know what to expect anyway. Sometimes he can't even see the future himself, which is wonderful."
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he did say cause chaos, and I feel like we've been doing relatively large.
Pretty much.
mainly within the group, but
I think when he said caused chaos, I think he meant for these people, not to ourselves.
Who knows? Who knows? So, what are you guys going to do next? Because, my master's got a schedule that he wants me to keep, and I need to go do other things, but I'm here for the moment. What are you guys doing? I need to kind of let you
I
know.
mean, it's been a little bit, and now we have the actual useful guy, and now the idiot is dead, so I feel like we should go back to that guy that we beat the shit out of, and now he's already heard enough, and now we have a really, really useful guy, and we're down someone who was entirely useless to us, so I
you're
feel
gonna-
like we should go finish him off.
So you're going back to the plantation?
That's what I'm saying.
What is
I think
everybody
it was a really good area, and now we have the Blood Shadow. who's a
I
good
think we
warrior.
should go back also.
I don't disagree. I think maybe we could have a better strategy this time than let's run straight at him, like what happened last time. But I think
He
that
already knows who we are.
I still don't completely know if a full frontal assault is the best idea. I agree that going after him, I'm not saying that we should try to negotiate. I'm just saying that maybe let's not knock on his front door.
I mean, I was just saying we should go back and kill him. I didn't say anything about a specific plan for it.
I am agreeing with you. I am making a plan for it.
Alright, so what should we do?
All I know is if we go back there and actually whoop his ass,
Yeah.
we could actually use that as our base of operations.
Agreed. I
And
mean,
who
there's
knows?
food.
He could have cool shit in there.
He could have also,
Exactly.
somehow contacted guards to come help him.
True, which is why we should scout it out.
That was my point of not walking straight up to the front
Mhm.
door.
Wow, you guys.
Yeah, let's scout it out.
This could be
If
great.
no guards have arrived, then we just kill them. We loot them.
Is it me? It's me, ain't it? Uh-oh. Hello? Hello? Did I cut out? Well, if that's the case, I bet it's... Alright, so hold on a second, guys. I have to fucking close something. Stay tuned, hold on. Especially you guys. You can probably still hear me, but I can't... No, they can't hear me either. So let me just loop out of there real quick and get something fixed real quick, guys. I'm not even sure. Am I still being... Yeah, okay. So you guys can hear me on the stream. So, yeah, my sound decided to take a dump, and everybody's no longer to be heard. I have to do the thing that allows me to have to go into Task Manager and take care of a problem here real quick. Because this problem doesn't show up correctly. Almost back, almost back. I don't know why that did that, but it did that. Shame on me. Alright, I think I'm back, so I'm going to jump back into the chat here.
Why would we do that?
Hey, you guys, we missed like the whole time I was gone. So, I hope you weren't going on a tangent and continuing the discussion that chat did not get to hear.
We might be making a trap, apparently.
Oh, okay. So, what did I miss?
Just
Yeah, because I was
an idea of possibly making a trap.
Alright,
Yeah.
so the amp kind of like disappears and says, well, good luck. See the...
Are you
leads
gonna
to the
at least
door.
come with us this time, or are you heading off, Farrell?
He doesn't reply.
Well, there goes our imp friend.
I mean, you're using the word friend very loosely, but
I mean, I
Everybody's
thought
a
he was
friend
nice.
to you. Everybody's a friend to you by separate.
Pretty much.
Alright. So,
And they're
yeah.
my best friend.
So now you guys are...
Blood Shadow. Ours, do you have any ideas for how we could deal with this? Last time he had a great sword, and so I held him, or he got held by...
He probably still doesn't know where his greatsword is. He did run off with it and drop it somewhere.
He has spares.
Oh.
Like, he got a
So-
spare from the slaves.
Oh yeah, the ones that are now dead.
that
A
was
burning crisp.
Yeah.
That's the thing that he hit hardest with. So last time the thing that worked the best was figuring out a way to hold him a tiny bit, get rid of the sword, and then pound, pound, pound.
Agreed. I mean, I can cast hold person again.
Also, we did at least figure out that fire doesn't work as well as it should on him.
Yes, it really doesn't.
He
Is he a
worships
tiefling?
Iron Forge.
Oh.
True, he does.
I mean, it's a good thing my fists aren't made of fire then.
Good thing you're not an elemental monk. I've seen those guys. They're terrifying. About as terrifying as a fucking chew toy.
So, are
So,
we at least
getting
all in
distracted.
agreement that we're gonna go to the plantation,
I got this.
and then
Again? Hello? Oh my fludging heck. What is wrong with this program, I swear? Really? Why is it doing it? I have no idea. Hold tight, guys. We'll be back in a minute as soon as we get rid of these technical difficulties. Fudge. Quit talking. Fixing stuff. Alright guys, let me see if I can't fix it again. Like every time that Rags is like desync or breaking up, it like interferes with the audio for some reason. I don't know why it's doing that. That's weird. Like, I don't think it's his fault per se, but something like in Discord is tricking the audio, and it's really making it not want to pick up or something. Maybe it's trying to pick up what he's saying, but it can't. But we'll figure it out, guys. I mean, hopefully we'll figure it out. Alright, I hope you shut up so I got back onto things here, because apparently every time he keeps cutting out, it screws with my audio and it just crashes voice meter.
Okay, that was all I was doing.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
I don't know what you guys are doing anymore.
Alright.
we're heading to the plantation.
Alright.
Yes, we are.
So,
And we're hopefully trying to scout it out to see if anyone has arrived, stuff like that.
alright, so that sounds like a smart idea. Alright, so let's see here. How close to the plantation do you want to get before you start getting stealthy, or do you want to stealth your way over?
We want to stealth our way over, correct?
Yeah.
Are there any
I
trees
look over to
on
our
the
shadow monk and I was like, eh?
Pass
Are there
for
any
that
trees on the outside of the
invisibility?
plantation?
Well, there's an apple orchard, but not on the outside of the plantation. The outside is pretty much fields filled with like corn and cotton, low-lying plants.
I meant
Well,
on
the
the-
corn stalks are pretty tall.
Mhm. I just
Alright,
meant on the
I,
outside past the fence, like outside, like
No, because they would have had to clear that
right
land
at
in
the
order to
beginning.
make the plantation to begin with. And they probably cleared out pretty much around it. So you're not going to find tall trees near it. Like, the forest might camouflage you till you're like at least 100 feet away from it.
Okay, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah. Like, you can get within 100 feet and then you're going to have to come out of the tree line. But there's still plenty of foliage if you need some kind of concealment, per se. The cornfield didn't get burned down. However, part of the cotton field and apple orchard did. Don't worry. it
Alright,
wasn't too
I'm gonna use 2 key points to cast Pass Without Trace
scary. Alright.
on the group.
Sounds like a plan.
Would you like me to cast invisibility on anyone?
That might be a good idea. Well, let's. I think that's a like worst case scenario kind
I
of
think we
thing.
can hold off on it for
Yeah.
now.
All right.
Are we back on that again? Swear to God, I'm done. I'm just fucking done. Fucking done. Sorry, Twitch, I'm getting a little loud. We broke it again. I don't know why. I don't know how. I wish it would quit. It's getting to the point where I might have to go and do a full restart. I'd hate to do that right now. Maybe we're close. It's a little early for a break, though. So, give me a minute here. I'm trying really hard to get this to work right. I don't know why it's being so sensitive. Like, there must be some kind of wiring near me now that I'm starting to think that's doing it, so... And I hope they're not continuing with their planning, because I'm not there to tell them, hey, I disconnected, I need you to quit. Alright, let me get back in the... Get back to programs here and get things going. I'm sorry, you don't want to see me do all this nonsense. We'll get back into this in just a second. Sorry about the audio and everything. I don't know why it's being rude. Okay, we got audio yet?
Welcome back.
Hi.
I don't know what's causing it. I'm getting a little sick of it, but hopefully it won't be a bother. But I think when we go on break, we're gonna restart. So it might be a little pause in the connection here, and I'll restart at the break. But Pass Without a Trace was the last thing I recall happening. What else?
I think that was it.
That was it? Okay, cool. So let me go ahead and have everybody roll stealth with plus 10.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Are you fucking kidding me?
I got 2 1s. What are those chances?
Wow.
Wow.
Oh.
I hate everything.
Mine's currently at 37.
Let's see.
Mine's at 13.
Yours
Oh
is
my
a
God.
Mine, I
1.
believe, is 28.
Does not matter. She got a 1. Okay. But maybe if I go with average here. I don't know. That's
Her
weird.
character is making the same squeaky noises that she's been making over Discord.
Pretty much.
Just walking up.
Yeah, just...
You know, here's what happens. You weren't paying attention to it, but somehow Lelouch, blood flow, kind of went soaking your shoes. And now there's that squeaky noise every time you're walking and blood splattering out from your feet.
Like when you get your sneakers wet?
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm talking about. And you look behind you and you
I
can
don't know
see
if my
red
character owns
track.
shoes.
Well, sandals, shoes, doesn't matter. Feet, doesn't matter. You got this blood speed following you, and there's a trail of blood footprints going all the way up to where you're
only
stepping.
only the people in the 30-foot sphere can see that.
That's a 1. I'm sorry, but a 1.
Doesn't make you invisible.
Yeah, it doesn't make you undetectable. It does make you undetectable by magic. However, you completely failed your stealth check, so you can still be noticed.
Oh, yeah, true. I totally can.
Yeah,
but the creature that receives this bonus leaves behind no tracks or other traces of its passage.
yeah,
that's why I was saying
that was until you hit a 1. When your stealth check turned into a 1, that's when you left traces.
Yeah, right now you're doing the equivalent of like, I can't see you, you can't see me.
Yeah. Like, you're leaving traces, even though you weren't supposed to, but that's just because of the natural 1. That's what happens. So
I got 2 of them!
As far as you know, you're hidden. So, how close to the plantation do you want to get? Tell me what the specs for going forward now. And you guys could clearly see she's leaving tracks.
Just
the
to
hell
the
is
edge
that?
of the cornfield.
All at once?
Um,
I mean, who's all going?
Up first.
One
and
person,
check it
2
out,
people,
and then
all
come
4? I mean, all 3? Wait, how many are you? Oh yeah, she's got a couple of skeletons that probably weren't paying attention.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Should I roll for them as well?
No, your skeleton's walking right into a fence and it doesn't know to stop.
So it thinks it's in the Bethesda game.
Yeah,
we're
clipping through the frames again.
Or it's like that episode of Rick and Morty where he's like walking into the fence. He's like, "My man." Just walking into the fence.
So yeah, I'm gonna turn around. I could always just go up and check it out first and come back to y'all.
I mean, that
we
sounds
should
like
stay as a party.
idea.
I mean,
I seriously doubt that anybody's gonna find.
I mean, I could move ahead as well.
All together? Who's going first? Or everybody going? I mean, if you're all going, it's fine. Just
I personally say that Rag should go, like by himself, like just to check it out. He seems to be really stealthy. I can barely see him already.
Yeah, you can definitely not
So-
make out
Fine,
a silhouette of a tail either.
And he can
Okay.
get away quickly.
And because
so.
of your stealth roll, you're like, I can't see him.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
everybody's. What was that? You see about 4 or 5 slaves like lift their heads up as they're picking corn. Did you hear that?
Oh, they're already
Huh?
back to that.
Oh yeah, if they were doing something before you came here.
And then we
Alright.
slaughtered 3 of them, and they're just like, continue king.
But you like this is the freebie. You notice 4 slaves out in this field, but they're nowhere
Sure.
near you. They're about. You still got 30 feet to get to it. Or wait, unless you stopped at the edge, which was 100 feet away, you could just make out 4 figures like looking around because they're hearing some kind of noise. But if you get any closer, just let me know how that goes. Like who's going where is the basics that I need.
I'm going to the edge of the corn where I can see that.
All right, so you're the only one going, right?
Yes.
Roll me a new stealth check, please.
Okay.
And you can
Do I still?
Yeah,
Yes,
you're
stealth plus 10.
stealthing. You're still
Lasts an
stealthing.
hour.
Yeah. As long as you were next to him within that time, you still
Okay.
have the bonus. But go ahead and re-roll it, because now you're
Yeah, you don't have
adjusting
to
position. There you go. You made it.
No.
30. All right, so I'm just going to roll a d20, and if they get a natural 20, I'm sorry, buddy. But other than that, that's the only way they're going to catch you. So, and I'm just going to do it one time for them. Here you go. Here's the roll. They didn't see it.
Okay.
So you make it to the edge of the cornfield, and you can just make out these guys looking around aimlessly, like, did you hear that? I don't think so. Look, we better finish getting this corn picked so we can get over to the other fields. Losing those 3, we're going to be busy. We ain't going to get any breaks at this rate. Hopefully he gets some more slaves. Right,
My
this is-
children are gonna starve.
Well, they didn't say
You
that.
need to make this, you need to make no. You just need to make this way more tragic, so that
It's more tragic than it looks, trust me. But this is just the bits and pieces you're catching in conversation. You notice 4 of them there in this one particular area, and you can see 2 glints of chain mail or plate mail, some lighting coming off the edges as you see a couple figures just kind of walking around patrol.
Can I do a perception check to see if I can tell if they're the
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception.
here?
Yes, make a perception check if you would, please. There you go. You can't tell exactly what they're wearing, but you can definitely tell they are wandering around here, patrolling the area with at least 2 people of armed status, where compared to last time it was just 1. I think by the way that you're seeing light glint off their armor, you can probably assume it's probably a couple of chain wardens, but that's just an assumption, just from what you saw before.
Okay. Do I see anything at the house?
You want to make your way towards
There
the
was
gate.
the house, so
yeah,
has anything changed?
As far as from where you can see right now, no, you can't see too much over the stalks of corn. If you want to make your way towards the gate to look up that way, you can.
I'm going to go ahead and go back to the
Group.
and back to the group, and I'm going to say, so far he hasn't gotten any new slate, but I saw more armor this time than I saw last time, so he probably got more guard.
Well, that was fast. Damn.
It's a big plantation. He didn't see everybody that was there.
Did they look like that guy we killed at the gate?
I mean, yeah, I would at least assume that they're probably pretty similar.
So why don't we just kill them as well?
I mean, we could always try to cause a distraction to get 1 or 2 of them over here, or just those 2. The slaves won't.
What?
I didn't understand anything you just said.
Yeah, you kind of
I
broke up.
freaking hate all internet.
Yeah, go tell people to get off for a little bit.
Yeah.
They are off.
Why is
Oh.
tell them to quit downloading them? Shit.
Nothing is downloading. This
Tell
is
them
the
to turn
only
their
device.
Steam off. Oh,
Listen,
This is the only device on the internet. It's
All right,
because
now you're good. Now you're good.
Yeah.
stop downloading porn.
All right.
Agreed.
Quit going to Ninja's website. Shit. Sorry, Ninja. All right.
Basically, what I said is, let's get the guards to come to us. With that,
God damn it, you're gone again.
and just kill.
Are you using push to talk? It's like you're letting it up on the push to talk too soon. I don't know. Yeah, type it out if it's having that much problem. But yeah. So blah 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 blah. You caught all that, right?
Uh-huh.
What do you got for us, Rags? Get the guards to come to us. No slaves around. Well, that's what he said, guys. What do you think?
I mean, I think it's a good idea.
Alright, so are you guys going to do any actions at this point? Or are you going to think this out for a little bit? Or because if not, I can turn the attention to another character.
I say we should just get started.
So, as you guys are preparing to get started, in however you mean, Brett, you're
Yes.
wandering around in this cornfield. I don't know, you're probably bored with this job or agitated, especially with the events you have been going through recently. And,
Yeah.
I don't know, like, this guy's a dick. The guy you work for is a fucking dick. Told you to go out here, watch these slaves, and you're just like, ugh. So, I mean, you got another friend over there who's walking. He wasn't really your friend, but, you know, he's part of the chain warden, some special clique, you know, and you're just other guy, you know, who's not part of that clique, but whatever.
Yeah.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Now, let me, you know, this is perfect. That's a great roll for starting out, because you don't know where it's coming from. You feel a rock whack you right in the head. Oh no, that was.
Oh my god, I just got it.
And this rock slaps you so freaking hard. Let's see how much damage it does. I'll give it a D4. But it's a crit, so it's 8 points of damage. And your head is like got a busted. I don't know if you have a helmet on or not. Do you? Are you wearing a helmet?
Yeah, I'd wear a helmet, yeah.
Then this thing cracked you right on the inside there and busted your left eye. You got in the black eye right now. You hear a little and the voice of this laughter kind of floats towards where away from the field, towards the outside of the estate.
I will call over the other warden.
We'll call him. Tell me what
Hey.
you say to him.
Hey,
Ah!
some rock hit me. Think there's someone in the fields.
Oh my god, look at that eye. You fucking black and blue, man. God damn, alright, well let's search this place up. Start looking around. We'll find these fuckers and we'll put them down.
Yeah.
By the way, I heard they were a bunch of mages. So that means there might be a good old fire starter if we get one going tonight. I hope you're ready for it. Go ahead and make a
Yes.
perception check as you look for any culprits. And good luck, because I honestly...
I feel like I might have been missing some.
Yeah,
Let's go.
well, I feel like you weren't paying attention to wisdom or perception as this class, but at any rate, I mean, you're wandering around, you can see the four slaves looking at you like, oh no, please, we gotta run, we gotta go over there. Like, they're trying to avoid you because they don't want to be accused of, whatever happened. And, you know, it's probably a fair warning to say it might have been one of them.
I'm gonna touch my eye.
Yeah,
Heal up.
it is swollen. You're gonna lay on bloody eye.
Lay on hand, Joe. Lay on bloody eye, yeah.
So you heal it up for 8 points.
Yeah.
All right. The swelling goes down. You can still make out black markings, but it's not swollen or anything of that nature. It's almost like you got bags under your eyes, but it goes completely around. You can't get rid of the full effect, but you got rid of the damage. Meanwhile, I need you... Like, yeah, you see the slaves, that's about it.
I will then cast... no, not cast. I will use Divine Sense to detect evil.
Ooh, what's the range on that?
Divine sense actually doesn't detect
Yeah,
evil anymore. It's
it
just
just-
certain creature types.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
oh.
The presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor. Though I would say you smell something pretty awful, but at the pit, no, you wouldn't, because they're nowhere in range. Yeah, that's only 60 feet. They're about 100 feet away from you. So yeah, you look around. Or actually, you're looking around and you see a dark presence up above you, about 30 feet.
Uh-oh.
It is fiendish in nature.
I will notify him, notify the other guy, point in that direction.
What do you say to him? Don't just tell me you notify
I
him.
think-
Say words.
Hey, I believe they're over there in front. About 30 feet.
Why are you pointing at the sky? Are you pointing at the sky or pointing in a direction?
No, it's right in front of me. I'll point right in front of me, 30 feet. I'd say it's 30 feet out there.
But
That's
the presence is 30 feet above you.
Oh, 30 feet above me?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's flying, dude.
Oh, that! Oh!
Yeah, that. That's what hit you in the head.
It's really strong evil.
You're telling me a bird threw a stone and beat you in the face with it? You sure you just didn't get whacked by a weed or something? I think you're imagining shit now.
The weeds were tired of being whacked. It was time for payback.
He gives you
Oh
a
my
slap
God.
on your dwarven shoulder, says, look, you go ahead and look over in that direction. I'll head down the other side and make sure nobody's around. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you, buddy. But if you see something, you know, just take care of it. Be a man. Don't fucking ask for help, you asshole. Get the hell out of here. He sends
take
you
out
on
a-
your...
Be a man.
Go ahead.
Take out a javelin and
Listen,
throw
you
it
gotta
at-
be as swift as a coursing river. Anyone? Alright.
No, I was waiting to hear
I
what
mean,
he was
I
saying. You cut him
liked
off.
it.
You cut him off. You cut him off. What are
Sorry.
you doing? What are you doing, Brett?
I'm throwing a javelin at that.
Amazingly,
response.
with a disadvantage because you cannot see him, you and it spins to the ground. I gotta see how much damage it is.
I really hope you just murdered the imp, because that'd be hilarious.
I think he did.
Bet it would.
You can see how much health they have. He is. Your javelin hits the ground and he dissipates and dies instantly.
Lol.
You see him for a brief moment and he's like, ah, and then his body starts to evaporate in dark mist and just fades from the realm.
Stupid imp.
I think you got rid of the problem. So, meanwhile, you guys are getting ready to infiltrate somehow? What are we doing? Do we figure it out?
And I pick up my javelin as well, just so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Sorry, Rags, what was that?
Did we see this happen?
No. You went back to them, so technically no. Poor man.
Can we take a break? It's like past 8.
I guess. You guys want to take a quick 5-10? And I'll
Yeah,
tell you what.
I'll at least
This is,
try to reset the internet.
this will give you a chance to also think of a plan. So, hey. Join us in about 10 minutes as I reboot, restart, come back, and we'll get back into it. Alright? And there you go. You get to see what it looks like. Drop biddies.
There we go.
Alright.
Oh, that was only 4. Oops.
Oops.
1 second.
Yeah, give me more. I'm hungry. This is how I get my bits, guys. I make my players drop biddies. But, let me see what I gotta do here. I need to... I want to put this on the BRB, but I'm probably going to have to...
Wish my players would send me bits.
It would be nice. I'm going to go ahead and restart the stream here as well as restart my computer, so stay tuned. I will be back, guys. You go ahead and take your 5-10 minute break, and we'll be right back. Yep, be right back. Here's that button, and we are going to restart. Stay tuned.